Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, and welcome back to another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory first video of the day. And what a video this is going to be. So they have dropped the new fan favourites pack, and as you can see, Galaxy, Opal, Taco Fall, Bol Bol, and Alex Caruso. And there's also a Pink Diamond Manute Bol, Brian Scalabrine as an Amethyst Isaac Bonga. The set just looks absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to have a good old look at each of those players, let you guys know which ones I think are actually worth picking up, and let you know if I'm going to be picking any of them up over the next couple of days. Now, of course, we were obviously on the edge of locking in for KG over the last couple of days since the final Prime player came out. But with the addition of these players into the set, or into the game, sorry, I think that has really made my mind up that locking in for KG was not the right thing to do. So I'm not going to do that. I have gone ahead and sold a couple of the players already, which I probably shouldn't have done because their prices have gone up a little bit already. I really shouldn't have sold during a market crash, but you know what? It is what it is. We're at 1.4 million MT at the moment, so we're in such a good position. Now, obviously, it is Friday, so I would have had the weekly wheel spin, but I did that earlier on and I wasn't recording. But I did manage to go ahead and get a Diamond Consumables pack, so we've got that to open up as well. So let's just begin down here with the locker code. Who's favourite player from the fan favourite set? And for me, it's going to be Galaxy Opal Bol Bol. This card looks unbelievable. And of course, it is his first card in the game this year. Scalabrini has an emerald. I think, does he have an emerald? I can't remember. Alex Caruso's obviously got an amethyst. Taco Fall's got a ruby, which obviously I know not many people can actually get. But 43% of people are saying Taco Fall over Bol Bol. That is surprising. When we have a look at the stats, I think you guys will realise that Bol Bol is definitely the better of the two. Now, today in my team, the limited time event, 2 bonus tokens for every win in domination. Very nice indeed. If you guys are looking for evoing cards in rookie domination, or if you're just looking to complete all-time domination for a few more tokens, then definitely go ahead and get that done. We do have 2 things for domination in our daily agenda, but only 1,000 MT. Not too fussed about doing that. And then we probably should get through this game, the one where we can get 800 MT and 850 MT. For a bonus 1,600 MT for one game, we get 2 tokens as well. So I'm going to try and force myself to do that between that 7 PM and that 9 PM window. I think that would be a good thing to do. So we move on now. I have played a couple more Spotlight challenges. So I've through 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm through 4 of them now. And I think that's probably going to be it. I don't think there's going to be anybody else that I'm actually going to bother going for, just because they're releasing such good cards. I don't really want to spend like an hour or two, well, definitely at least more than 1 hour. About 2 hours worth of gameplay for a diamond card. I don't think that's worth it. I'm not going for the pink diamonds. I'm not going for the Galaxy Opal. So I don't really think I need to at this point. And of course, over the last couple of days, if you missed it, we went ahead and we finally got 12. I know we added in Larry Bird. We added in, of course, the main man, Galaxy Opal James Worthy. So our squad is looking so damn nice. It is hard to believe. Multiplayer challenges, we've got a new one right here for 6 tokens, so I'll definitely get that done in the next couple of days. We're actually doing really well on tokens. We're over 200 now, and I think when we bought the... Who did we buy second? We got Zach Levine first, then we got Josh Smith, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. But whoever we got second, I think when we picked him, we only had like 50 tokens left. So we've actually earned about 200 tokens over the last couple of weeks, which isn't bad at all. So we've got our diamond pack here. Let's see what we're going to get. I think everything will have suffered in price a little bit because of the new packs that came out today. And that is such a bad shoe. It is hard to believe. That is literally a 5,000 MT shoe. I'll go down here and show you guys that this shoe is so bad and so cheap. And there we go, literally 5,000 MT. That absolutely sucks. But hold on to it for the time being, because obviously everyone today is going to be getting those diamond consumables packs. And the prices of them are going to be very cheap. So we come down here, and actually before I do, I'll show you guys what I've sold, and it is everything from NBA Series 2. It has all gone. So I said yesterday I was going to go through and get all of the silvers gone, and I have done so. So as you can see, we're at 1.4 million now, so I've already cashed in on quite a few of these guys, just because a lot of them were selling for 1,200 MT, and I didn't want to sit here for hours on video doing all this, but I kept a few of them here just to show you guys that they were all selling for that amount. And you can see 2 big amounts that are coming up very quickly in the terms of Kristaps Porzingis, Pink Diamond, and D Wade Pink Diamond as well. And we've got a couple more silvers down here that we'll get rid of. So, yeah, I made the decision to go ahead and sell them. I did think they would come down in price and they'd stay down in price. I didn't think they'd go back up, because obviously KG is a reward. I didn't think people would actually want to lock in that much MT for him when you've got people like Galaxy Opal Bol Bol and Taco Fall now in the game. As we sold them for like 96k each, 97k on Porzingis, and at the moment I think they've maybe gone back up to 100,000 MT, maybe even a little bit higher. Let's have a look at Porzingis first of all. That puts us at 1.6 million, which is ridiculous. Yeah, Porzingis is now back over 100k, and then Dwayne Wade comes in and is also over 100k. So definitely took a little bit of an L on that one, but I don't really mind. We're up at 1.6 million, and I wasn't going to lock in KG. So Kristaps must be just over 100k. and Dwayne Wade coming in, again, literally just over 100k. So we haven't really lost out too much on those. Ben Simmons' price has recovered quite significantly from yesterday. He was selling for like 400k and he's now back up to 600k, which is fantastic. You absolutely love to see it. And Oscar Robertson is now back up at 350k. So the market is rebounding hard right now. So if you did buy anyone yesterday, you are going to have some massive W's. You're going to be able to make some big profit. Now, Kareem, I'm interested to see his price. He's still pretty rare on the auction house, and earlier he was still selling for about 450 to 500k, so I think he's still going to sell for quite a bit if we ever did want to sell him. And then, of course, Magic Johnson that we picked up the other day is still around the same price. So, thankfully, none of our real big players have actually gone down in price too much. But this guy right here, Bam Adebayo, he was down yesterday at 40,000 MT. 40k for this card, which is an absolute joke. I saw DBG picked him up in his video. I think he did for 40k. And at the moment, it looks like he's already rebounded back up to the 55k mark, which is fantastic. So I'll probably get him sold in the next week or so when he goes back up to like 60k. I'll probably cash in on him for that because, yeah, this set right here is, yeah, I think a couple of these players are going to be coming into the squad. Let's just say that. So the reward is 200 tokens, which is pretty irrelevant, realistically. Everyone was hoping that it was going to be an actual really nice player, another Galaxy Opal. People were hoping it'd be Zion, etc. But sadly, they've just gone with 200 tokens, which isn't great. So we're going to start off with Isaac Bonga. Now, this guy is dirt cheap, literally like 5k MT, I think. That's because, obviously, he's in a set where there's 3 Galaxy Opals. So now Amethyst is going to get pulled at a significantly higher rate, obviously. And he's not under 3.5k yet. He is a fantastic card, so it wouldn't surprise me if he does have a bit of value. Okay, so earlier on, I could have bought one for 5k. I really should have done that, shouldn't I? That was a bit of an L on my part. So is he gone up at like 10k? That's crazy. Wow, I really should have bought one when he was that cheap. So we finally find them, and they are at the 10,000 MT mark, but I imagine it will come down in price just because of the sheer volume of them that are going to be up on the auction house. And of course, he's still only been out for 3 hours. When they start coming through on the bids, I reckon you will be able to get one for very cheap on bids. So Isaac Bonga, 6'8" at the point guard position. This is perfect for stopping people like Magic Johnson right there. People like LeBron, people like Giannis, people like Ben Simmons. This is the perfect budget card for stopping those type of players. And this card is ridiculously good in his own right. 18 Hall of Fame badges, including catch and shoot, floor general, green machine, quick first step, dimer, clamps, contact finisher. He's got gold intimidator, giant slayer as well, and ankle breaker down there. He's got quick draw. He's even got range extender, like Isaac Bonga with range extender. We'll compare his stats right here to Magic's. He's got 92 driving out with an 85 driving dunk, 86 mid, 93 3. He can speed boost, of course, 90 perimeter D, but 80 interior D as well. Really good rebounding for a point guard, and 92 speed with 92 lateral quickness. This card is absolutely fantastic. For 10,000 MT, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably the best budget card in the game, or it's definitely the best budget point guard that you can get. So yeah, Isaac Bonga coming in looking really special. Next up, we've got Boban Marjanovic, big Boban, coming in at 7'3" at the center position. He comes in with 20 Hall of Fame badges and 12 gold badges. And he has got rim protector, he's got box defensive leader, intimidator, of course, rebound chaser, back down punisher. He's even got gold clamps, which is good. He's got shooting badges, green machine, hot zone hunter, hot start, quick draw, corner specialist, catch and shoot. I was half expecting to see range extender on him, because why not? In terms of his stats, not really much of a post game. He's got a post hook, but that's about it. 88 mid-range and an 87 three-pointer on Boban. That is ridiculous. Defensively, of course, really solid. 97 block, 95 interior D, 96 rebounding, but 60 speed, 60 acceleration, 69 lateral quickness. It's just not good at this point in the game. But, I mean, for shooting-wise, just for the sheer fun of it, if you're drilling threes with someone who's 7'3", you're obviously going to be having a lot of fun. And, yeah, this card is not going to sell for much at all. So he'll be a very cheap addition to your squad if you need one. Next up, we've got Manute Bol, who I can guarantee is under 100,000 MT already. The fact that his son got a Galaxy Opal when he only gets a pink diamond is some disrespect. But let's have a look at what he's selling for right now. As you guys can see, these packs have only been out for 3 hours so far. And he is still reasonably expensive for a pink diamond. Like I said, in a set where there's 3 Galaxy Opals, I would have expected the pink diamonds to be a little bit cheaper. But Manute Bol at the moment coming in at 80,000 MT. So let's have a look at him. And of course, compare him to Galaxy Opal Kareem. 22 Hall of Fame badges with 11 gold, catch and shoot, brick wall, hot zone hunter. So I'm seeing shooting badges already. Rim protector, chase down artist, defensive leader, intimidator, rebound chaser, is what you would expect from a pink diamond Manute Bol card. He's got gold clamps, quick draw, he's got range extender, and corner specialist. Manute Bol with range extender. Okay, 80 driving layup with an 80 driving dunk. He's got the 83 3-pointer, 80 mid-range, pretty nice post stats as well. Come down here, a 99 block, insane, 95 interior D, no perimeter D though, so if you do have him on a switch, you're really going to be struggling. 98 rebounding and 50 speed, 50 acceleration, and 60 lateral quickness. That is rough. But, I mean, the card is just going to be so fun to play with. I've always enjoyed running with Manute Bol. I think it was 2K17. He had a Sapphire card, and it actually got me to the Prestige levels. Back then, there was a Prestige system, if you guys didn't play that game. And Manute Bol was so damn good, and I absolutely loved him. 7'7" on the floor is just a joke. And the fact he's got range extender, oh, this card is going to be a lot of fun. So we might have to pick him up at some point just for the culture, just for a bit of a gameplay. Next up, we have got the big Scal, and again, I can guarantee he will be a buy now, and he'll be a reasonably cheap buy now as well, I imagine. Let's have a look. I imagine seeing him under 70k, maybe even under 60k at this point. Let's have a look. Am I right? I am right. I'm pretty much bang on. By the looks of it, he's actually at 70k, so pretty good estimation from me right there. So, Brian Scalabrine, in my opinion, looking like one of the best cards in this set. So, who do we have in our squad at the moment? I guess we can compare him to Giannis. Giannis is still in the squad. So, 6'9", power forward or small forward. So, you'd probably rather play him at the small forward position. 30 Hall of Fame badges. Catch and shoot, corner specialist. He's got range extender, quick draw, really nice. Hot start, clamps, intimidator, flexible release, dead eye. He's got quick first step, and then gold badges. Come down here, he's got a couple more. He's got a couple of post badges, defensive leader, rim protector, dimer, and brick wall. And in terms of his stats, 85 at driving layup with an 80 driving dunk. It's not the best driving stats, not insane, but insane shooting. 96 mid-range, 98 three-pointer. Really good post game. He can speed boost, perimeter D and interior D at 90. 95 rebounding, 94 defensive rebounding, 85 speed. It could be a little bit higher, 84 acceleration, so you definitely have to put a shoe on him for speed, and 90 lateral quickness is very nice. So Scalabrine looking like such a good card, but he comes in at that small forward, power forward position, which we of course have got absolutely stacked. Josh Smith, KD, and James Worthy, and Jonathan Isaac. Yeah, he could come in for Jonathan Isaac, but is it much? Is it that much of an upgrade over my Jonathan Isaac? I'm not sure. And actually, I've just remembered we can actually compare those two because they're both power forwards. I completely forgot that. So let's have a look at him compared to Jonathan Isaac over here. So there's 1 inch height difference. It is green to Brian Scalabrine, but the driving does go to Jonathan Isaac. Defensively, it actually goes to Jonathan Isaac. Rebounding goes big time to Scal. And speed is pretty similar apart from that lateral quickness. But Scal has the 94 strength. And he has the extra Hall of Fame badges. So, yeah, I think Scal is going to have to be the guy. So we might have to pick one of him up in the next couple of days when his price does come down. So, out of these 3 Galaxy Opals, we're going to start with Caruso. We're going to save, in my opinion, the best 2 for last. Alex Caruso, of course, he does have an Amethyst in the game, which I believe I have in my squad. I do. Yes, I do. There we go. I knew I saw his name, so let's have a look at the differences. 39 Hall of Fame badges compared to 12. So 39 Hall of Fame badges is big. Catch and shoot, floor general, range extender, ankle breaker, hot zone hunter, dimer, clamps, defensive leader. He's even got intimidator. Of course, the Amethyst does, so it's no surprise really. He's got contact finisher, giant slayer, handles for days, quick first step, and then gold badges. He's got dead eye, quick draw, corner specialist, and volume shooter. Ridiculous stats. So 96 driving layup with the 95 driving dunk. 92 mid-range, 94 three-pointer, 94 ball control, 98 perimeter D. That is a big upgrade. And he's even got some rebounding as well, 78 rebounding, and then 96 speed. That is a very nice card. Is it worth 300k? I don't think so. I wouldn't be paying that for him. But 400k on this one. Why have you done that then? Why have you paid 110k extra for a diamond contract? What an idiot. But yeah, I don't think Alex Caruso is a card that I'm looking to pick up. And of course, if we're just thinking of our team, Ben Simmons and Magic Johnson, is he going to knock either of those out of the squad? Definitely not. And that brings us on to the 2 giants of this set, apart from Manute Bol and Boban. Apart from those 2 giants, the other 2 giants, 2 Galaxy Opal giants, we're going to start with Taco Fall. What am I seeing? 800,000 MT on this first one. That is ridiculous. So Taco Fall comes in at 7'5", so of course very sizable at the centre position. And he's got 24 Hall of Fame and 13 gold badges. So every defensive badge pretty much he's going to have. Rim protector, defensive leader, intimidator, post move lockdown is what you would expect. And then gold badges, he's got corner specialist, green machine, hot zone hunter, hot start, quick draw, catch and shoot. So he's got some shooting badges. Let's have a look. So he's got the 84 driver layout with a 90 driving dunk, 84 mid, 78 three-pointer. So comparing him to Kareem right here, he's not really standing out. Ball control very, very low. Passing is okay. Defensively, 99 block, 97 interior D, 78 perimeter D. It's not bad. 98 rebounding, and then 70 speed, 69 acceleration, 78 lateral quickness. Not going to lie, it doesn't really jump me off my seat. Get me to jump off my seat. Obviously, we are comparing him to, in my opinion, the best centre in the game. Right here, tackle full at 7'5", obviously he's going to have the height advantage, but Kareem's speed, you're telling me that Taco Fall is going to be outrunning Kareem? Absolutely no chance. So I think I'm pretty set with Kareem out of these two cards right here, but it would be a lot of fun to use Taco Fall just for the culture. We didn't get to try out the Ruby card, which of course locked in for this Flash set too, because this set costs like 100k, and I'm not locking in 100k for a Ruby card. That would not be the move. But that brings us on. Oh, my eyes. A million MT for the first Bol Bol. Wow. Okay, I knew he was going to be a fan favourite, obviously. But a million MT, that is wild. Okay, so both 7'2", 99 offense, 99 defense. So I think this is going to be a very, very interesting comparison. And straight away you can see Hall of Fame range extender on Bol Bol, who's never played a minute in the NBA. Hall of Fame range extender. Catch and shoot, corner specialist. All of the defensive badges pretty much you're going to be seeing here. All of the post badges, Intimidator, Rebound Chaser, obviously, Contact Finisher, and then gold badges. Come down here, he's got Gold Quick First Step, he's got Deadeye, he's got Clamps, he's got Hot Start, Quick Draw. Unbelievable. So let's have a look at the stats and let's have a good little comparison of these two guys right here. So 89 driving lap and 85 driving dunk. Not bad at all. 94 mid-range, 91 three-pointer. But like I said, with the Hall of Fame range extender, that is a joke. 83 ball control, so with a coach or with a shoe, he will be able to speed boost with gold quick first step at 7'2", which is just ridiculous to say. 95 rebounding, 97 block, 95 interior D, and then 80 speed, 83 lateral quickness. So he's a little bit slower than my Kareem, like by 12, so it's a reasonable difference right there. But the fact he can speed boost, the fact he's got Hall of Fame range extender, I think I'm going to have to pick up Bol Bol. And he could play the power forward. I mean, I could have Kareem at the power forward and Bol Bol at the centre. I mean, that would just be disgustingly good. That would just be way too OP. But yeah, if his price, obviously I'm not paying a million MT. If he comes down to like the 400k mark, I think I'm going to have to cop him, not going to lie. So you never know. If his price is pretty low tonight, because packs usually, or players usually are cheapest in the first couple of hours that they come out. After that, their prices do tend to go back up. So you never know. Tomorrow, I might go ahead and pick up a Bol Bol. And then, of course, we can go ahead and sell Bam Adebayo, get like 70k back for him, which we don't really need to have him in the squad if we've got Embiid as a 13th man. But realistically, if we've got Kareem and Bol Bol, they're the only two players that are going to be seeing the floor at that centre position. So a lot has gone on in the club. We're up to 1.6 million. Like I said, I've made my mind up. We're not going to be locking in for KG. And I'm sorry if any of you guys did want to see me playing with that KG card, but I just can't justify locking in so much MT for him when we get cards like this dropping in literally like 2 days after the Prime set came out, which is absolutely mad. So yeah, out of this set, I say Bol Bol is the best by far. Scalabrini is very, very solid. Bongo is great. Tackle Fall is good, but yeah, his speed is a little bit of a liability in my opinion. So I'd go Bol Bol, Scalabrini, and Bongo, and I'll definitely try to pick up all three of them. And then Manute Bol, I think we've probably got to try him out, like I said, just for the culture. 7'7", it's always fun to use him in the game. So yeah, the squad is in such a good position at the moment. 1.6 million MT, and that is with having 450k in Magic Johnson, probably about 600k in Ben Simmons, 450k-ish in KD and 450k-ish in Kareem. So if we sold all these players, we'd probably be at 3.5 million MT, and that's without even selling the heat check cards, which will easily bag us another like 750 million. So we'd be over 4 million liquid MT, 4 million MT liquid, which is unreal at this stage of the game. So I'm going to be selling off a couple more of these heat checks over the weekend. Like I said, I've got through all the NBA Series 2, so I'm very happy with that. And after that, there's not really many players that we've got left to sell. We've kept the club in a really, really good order all year. And yeah, now we are seeing the benefits of that. So very happy Kareem didn't lose too much value. I did think he might come down significantly because we've got two other Galaxy Opal centres right here. But I think people have realised that Kareem is still one of, if not the best card in the set. So we're going to jump into some comments from yesterday's video, but let me tell you guys, there are hundreds and I cannot get through them all. So if I go through some really quickly, that's because there's just not enough time in the day to go through all of these questions. But you guys are absolutely killing on the sport lately, so I've got to keep replying to as many as is possible. First up, NBA fan, congrats bro on 10k, and again, yeah, massive thank you to you guys for 10,000 subscribers. It looks so good on the channel. Should I get the Opal Dirk? I have over 190k. Definitely not. I don't think Opal Dirk is anything special, and there's much better players you can pick up for, but significantly cheaper than him. Scalabrini even is going to be better than him. Obviously, they don't play exactly the same positions, but you're going to have a lot more fun at playing with that Scalabrini. Next up, Obi. Should I pick up the Diamond Kevin Knox or not? And I definitely think you should. I think that Diamond Kevin Knox is a very good card. He, of course, came out in the Spotlight Sim, and he is over here. And yeah, I look at this card and he looks fantastic. 28 Hall of Fame badges on a diamond. There's not many of them up on the auction house at all. So it's a very rare card, to be fair. But 30k for him, you really can't go wrong. A very solid and fun card to use. Next up, Ethan, I have a 650k. Who should I buy? If you want to just ball out on one card, I'm still going to always recommend Diamond Galaxy Opal Kareem. I think that card is so damn good. Next up, Jax Carey says, are you going to get rid of Brandon Roy once Magic Johnson comes in? So Brandon Roy is currently still in the squad, and obviously that is with Magic Johnson being there. Yeah, Brandon Roy is still such a good card. Even at this point in the year, I'm very happy to have him there. I think he is that little bit better than Zach LaVine, even though Zach LaVine is a god in himself. I think the only person that could knock him out realistically would be like an Opal T-Mac, but I don't really want to spend a ridiculous amount on Tracy McGrady card, who obviously won't be too much better than Brandon Roy. Next up, Holger, congrats on the 10k from Denmark. Massive shout out to you, my guy. Which budget player do you think is the best to pick up? Isaac Bonga, 100%. Isaac Bonga today coming out is ridiculous. Diamond cards, Danny Manning is fantastic as well. Jay Williams, again, at the point guard position is fantastic. And budget centers, Bam Adebayo for about 50k, such a good pickup. I would definitely recommend going to do that. Next up, Reminisci says, I have 400k, should I get Opal KD or save up for Opal Tracy McGrady? And congrats on 10k, love the vids. Thank you very much again for the support. I would say go for KD rather than saving up for Opal T-Mac. KD is such a good offensive card. Unbelievable. Defensively really solid, rebounding not incredible, but unbelievable card. He will single-handedly win you games. Next up, Ryan. JD, I love the videos. What price should I wait to sell my thumb makers, Dante DiVincenzo's and Danny Manning's at? So we have, of course, invested ourselves pretty heavily in Danny Manning's. I think we've probably got about 20 of them in the club at the moment. And it looks like his price is pretty damn low today, probably because of these new packs coming out. But I do think his price should start to recover. So he's up at 7k. We were picking mine up for like 6k. I'm going to sell mine when he gets to hopefully like 9 or 10k. As for Dante DiVincenzo's, of course, we've got plenty down here. I'm going to wait till he hits like 2.5, 3k, something like that. Get a couple of thousand MT profit per card. I think that is what you need to do. Next up, Andre, do you think Thonmaker will go up in price at least 3k? Maybe after a little while, but I cashed out on my investments at like 2.2k. If he goes up to 2.5k, I'll say just cash out because you don't want to be waiting too long. Next up, Ty Bloom, a lot of questions pertain to what you do in 2K and things, but what are some of your other hobbies? Genuinely, my life at the moment is full-time work, and then as soon as I finish from work, I am full-time on doing 2K and videos and editing, uploading. That's literally all I have time for at the moment. And of course, as we're in lockdown, there's not really much else to do in the world, but I love driving, I love racing in my spare time. Other than that, I do play a couple of other games, but not many. 2K takes up the majority of my time. Next up, Nico. Should I get Larry Bird for small forward? I really like his card. You definitely should. He's a fantastic card, but I'd recommend going for the pink diamond. I don't think there's too much of a difference in terms of needing to pay an extra like 200k, so definitely go ahead and pick yourself up the pink diamond one. Next up, Philip. I have Mike Conley, Kevin Porter Jr., Gerald Wallace, Danny Manning, and Baines as my centre. Which improvements can I make for my squad for about 90k? You definitely need to improve that centre position and go ahead and pick yourself up Diamond Bam Adebayo. Very cheap at the moment, and he's only going to go up in price. Next up, Basketball Goat. My starting five is Galaxy Opal, Ben Simmons, Diamond Cam, Pink Diamond KD, Spotlight Giannis, and Pink Diamond Joel Embiid. Do you think there's any cards I should add for 700k? Get yourself Galaxy Opal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Get Embiid out of there. I have Embiid, but I don't really like him, and I think Kareem is just head and shoulders above him, in my opinion. Next up, Ryan again with another comment, my guy. Pink Diamond KD or Pink Diamond Paul George? Pink Diamond PG-13 for me. Next up, Tyler, you should really get JaVale instead of Mitchell Robertson because he is a god on defense and gives you a fair amount of offense as well. So the only reason I was going to do the Mitchell Robertson one was because if you come over to the Knicks set, you actually get 12 tokens for completing this one, and it's the only one that gives you 12 tokens. No idea why, but yeah, that was basically the only reason I was going to do him because I don't really need him, but at the end of the day, it is going to be an extra 12 tokens and a good defensive player. Next up, Zach, should I sell my DiVincenzo and Eric Pascal investments now? I would say wait a couple of weeks for their price to go up just a little bit more. They've only just come out of packs, so their prices will go up a little bit. Jalen, do you think Brandon Roy will be updated? I definitely don't think so at this point in the game. If they haven't even updated people like the Dominique Wilkins, who was out for, and you had to grind a ridiculous amount for him, way more than you had to do for Brandon Roy, I definitely don't think he is going to be getting an upgrade anytime soon. Next up, Vincent, who would you recommend? Opal MJ or Opal Vince? MJ's a better card, but value-wise, I would say go for Vince because MJ is about 100k more expensive than MJ. Next up, Brendan. Hi, JD. Congrats on 10k. Thank you very much, Brendan. Should I lock in a couple of sets for Jonathan Isaac? I do think Jonathan Isaac is fantastic. Is he worth locking in sets for? Probably not, depending on how many sets you need to lock in. If you only need to lock in 1 or 2 sets, then go for it. But if you need to lock in like 4 or 5 sets, then definitely not, because that is not a good way to spend your money. Next up, Joe, who do you like more out of point guard Giannis, Opal Ben or Opal Magic? I haven't used point guard Giannis, so I can't comment on that. But out of the 3, I'll probably say Opal Magic, then Giannis, then Ben. But of course, I haven't used the Giannis. But I've used the pink diamond, and that pink diamond is, of course, fantastic. Next up, Brendan with another comment. When do you think Opal Giannis or Opal Zion will come out? Knowing 2K, it could literally be tomorrow or next week. They are just dropping these crazy, crazy good cards so early on this year. So yeah, I don't know, couple of weeks maybe, couple of months, who knows. I don't think they'll leave it too long, because I think they are going to want to have those big, big paydays when everyone, of course, is going to be opening as many packs as is possible. Next up, we've got Kermit Tidy. I think. Are the weekly challenges worth the time? Absolutely not. Oh, whatever you do, don't do weekly challenges. I did these earlier on in the year when the Evos were very, very profitable, and of course I was just using it to Evo up cards. You get a little bit of MT, you get 6 tokens at the end of each of them, but do not do them. They are definitely not worth your time at all. Next up, Jay Andrews. Would you recommend Kareem, KD, or Ben Simmons? Which is better in general? Kareem. Kareem is the biggest game changer in this squad. And of course, he's in my cup squad as well, the Elifa tournament that I'm in at the moment, and he has basically won me all 3 games because he is that dominant. Kareem is the guy. I cannot give him enough praise, but yeah, you definitely need to go ahead and pick him up. Next up, Jack Wolf. When shall I sell Pink Diamond Paul George? Also, keep up the great work. Loving the viz. You're one of the hardest working YouTubers I have ever seen. Thank you very much indeed for the support, Jack. So, if you've got Pink Diamond Paul George, his price before this little market crash was about 150 to 200k. He's come down a little bit. He will go back up in price. So I think early on next week is the best time to sell him, because, of course, at some point this year, he will get a Galaxy Opal. So you want to make sure that you've sold him before that card comes out. Next up, FMD. I locked in Lights Out set for 65k, dub or NAR, using KD and Clay. That's a NAR, mate. That is a NAR. 65k for a very, very outdated set at this point in the game is not the move, but it's locked in now, so I hope you get a lot of enjoyment out of those cards. Next up, Ivan. I have a Galaxy Opal KD, 4 Pink Diamond Wades, and 2 Pink Diamond Porzingises. Should I sell now or wait? Wait a couple of days, but I don't think their prices are going to change too much. As you saw, I sold mine for like 95k. At the moment, I could get a little bit over 100k, but the fact they didn't boom too much when this KG was released, I think is really telling that they're not going to go up too much in the next couple of days. Next up, Bump. I picked up Big O for 220k. Do you think he goes up, or was that a bad purchase? That was a fantastic purchase, because at the moment he's selling for like 350k, so get him sold. I definitely think it'll keep coming down. I don't think he's going to go up higher than that, so definitely go ahead and get him sold. Next up, Damien. Should I get Opal KD or Magic to run in triple threat online or offline? I would say go for Opal KD. I think as a scorer, he is just unbelievable, of course. Triple threat online, you just need to get the buckets as quickly as you can. Dead Aber, hey JD, love the viz. What is a good card to invest in right now? Danny Manning, if you can get in front of 6k, I do think he's going to go up to 9 to 10,000 MT. And you'll be making a decent little profit per card. Next up, Joshua, I've got Pink Diamond Glitch LeBron for 213k as an investment. Is that an L or a W? Let's have a look. And yeah, massive W. Massive W. Straight away, LeBron's back up to 300k. The market crashes that happen are so crazy, and you can make so much profit if you really time it perfectly. Alfie again coming in. This market crash is insane. Fully Evoed Simmons just went for 420k. Do you think it's worth picking up to see if his price goes up? I hope you picked him up, because yeah, 420k Evoed, when right now the Evoed one is selling for like 600k. That is a madness. So yeah, whenever a market crash comes around, really want to be picking up these really top tier expensive cards, because they go up very quickly in their price. Next up, Omer, Big O, 240k Diamond Shoe and Diamond Contract. Is that a good price? It's a fantastic price, and if you're not going to lock him in, get him sold. And FYB Snoopy also says, should I sell my Big O or sell? Should I keep my Big O or sell him? Definitely sell him. You're going to be getting a very good price for that. Next up, we've got Mr. Dodon. Hey, do you think there are any good investments in these new fan favourite packs? I think, realistically, it's hard to invest in cards when there's only 7 of them. Maybe Isaac Bonga. Maybe Scalabrine, depending on how cheap he becomes. Other than that, I don't really think so. Let's just have a look at that. 900k, Taco Fall coming in at 800k as well. That's unbelievable. What prices people pay. It's a madness. Next up, Joking Joaquin. Just got Diamond JL Smith with a diamond contract and 3-point Kobe shoe for 90k MTW. It's still a good card, but I think there's better ways to spend your MT, so I'll probably give you an N on that one. And then the final comment, I packed Bol Bol. This is from El Maribro. I packed Bol Bol. Shall I keep or sell and hoard, invest the MT? Definitely sell him now. Sell him quickly, because these first few, as we have just seen, sell for a ridiculously high amount. And then after that, you can just ball out. Ball out. You're going to be getting probably like 500,000 MT, so why not just ball out and make yourself a fantastic squad. So that is going to be it for the first video of the day. Unbelievable cards that have come out in that set, and yeah, I've definitely got plans to add 1 or 2 of them to the squad over the weekend. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.